Hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. Tonight we're going to take a look at a beer from Trailway Brewing up in Fredericton, New Brunswick, up on the north side and behind a mall, I think. We're going to take a look at Seeing Enigma, 6.5% ABV, an American IPA brewed with a single hop with Enigma hops from Australia. Don't know much about Enigma hops. Just know that this is one of the more recent installments of Trailway's one hop series. I've previously looked at Seeing Equinaut on this channel, and I really like that one. And this one here, I believe, was first brewed in August of 2017. So this right here, of course, is canned July 3rd. So at the time of this recording, which is July 11th, 7-Eleven Day, Taquito Day, this is a week old. So let's crack it open, pour it into my Lindemann Semi-Teku, and see if this is any good. Now, Trailway, for those who don't know, are masters in New Brunswick of the New England style IPA. I mean, just look at that. As far as Trailway goes, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if not a lot of people heard of them. Anybody who's tried the recent pack from Red Racer, the Cross the Nation pack for 2018, has probably heard of their three beasts that they brewed in collaboration for the New Brunswick beer. And of course, these guys are no slouches when it comes to the New England style of IPA. And look at that. Look how hazy that motherfucker is. Doesn't that look fucking juicy? Holy crap. These guys... And I love Trailway. Anyway, so looking at that, it's got a bright white head. Very straw... I don't know if I want to call that straw yellow, but it's a very nice peachy yellow kind of appearance. Peachy heading towards orange. It's like pineapple juice or peach juice. Let's give it a whiff. I see why they call it an Enigma. It's a confusing smell. It's a light bit citrusy, a light bit skunky. Do you really want me to say what I think this smells like? It smells like weed. I'm not a weed smoker. Not that I've never tried it, but I mean, it's just... Wow, that smells like pot. It's also appetizing too. Like, it smells like a good, nice, fresh kind. It's just, where am I going with this? Nice and citrusy. A hint grassy. A hint bordering on skunk. Not like foul skunk or anything, like an earthy hop, but it's very... Enigma's right. It's like a very confusing smell. And for some reason, it's reminding me of weed. Alright, so let's put this thing down the hatch. Cheers. That's lighter than I was expecting. I mean, tastes of white grapefruit. It's a little sweaty, moving towards the back, which sounds gross, but it's not as gross as I'm thinking. In the back is lingering earth, a hint of resin, a touch piney on the back of the tongue. But it's very creamy and very smooth. Very creamy in consistency, and it's more smooth drinking body than I would assume. It's almost like the hops are better. It's almost like the hops are faded. I don't know what the IBUs of this is. It's not a super sweet beer, but it's very balanced in the sense that it's not super bitter. It's very juicy. At the same time, it's not... So most of it's coming out in the body. Like it's a very creamy body with a very puzzling blend of citrus and pine and a little bit of earthiness coming out the back, where it's not very heavy on either flavor, but the bitterness is well countered by the body, and yet the body's not that sweet. It's almost like there's something in it that's counteracting the level of bitterness without being super malty sweet. I'm thinking they used a lot of like oatmeal flakes in this, or God forbid, maybe it's like Collective Arts and they used flour. But I mean, that's very nice. I think that if you like your New England style IPAs, you're gonna like this beer. But I wouldn't call it the best thing that Trailway's ever made, and I wouldn't call it the best above the center of the pack when it comes to New England style IPAs. That's about average for New England IPAs, but for par for the course is pretty high. I'll give it a 3.75 out of 5. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not super crazy about it. Let's get another whiff just because I've drank a bit now. Does it still smell like ganja? Maybe a bit more passion fruits coming through. Pineapple. But, yeah. First impressions, man. I don't know. Alright, so 3.75 out of 5 for Seeing Enigma from Trailway. Lives up to its name. It's a little confusing. So thanks for watching. We'll talk to you folks later. Cheers.